Hey guys, what's going on? Hytale Breasts here. Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be talking about a specific theory that was brought up to me by someone on Discord. So shout out to Ian from Discord for bringing this up to me and showing me basically this idea. And I thought I'd present it to you guys here because it is actually a very interesting idea of the way that Hytale's combat supposedly works. And basically, this idea is that Hytale's combat is essentially frame-based. Now, what exactly does that mean? Well, frame-based combat is basically a combat system where you have like a beginning, middle, and end of an attack, and each of those, have a specific time period. So, when you hold down left click or hold left click, it will, charge back your sword, and then, you'll attack, and then it will pull it back, which will be the end of the attack. And each weapon on Hytale would have a customizable beginning, middle, and end. Now, this is something which is used in different games, so it is pretty, common, and I would say that this is probably something that we're probably going to see in Hytale, but there's actually some proof that this is actually the way that the combat system works, I believe, from what I've seen. So take a look at this video, guys. So this is a video from the Hytale trailer of two players fighting on a Skywars map, where it appears to be Skywars, or a Skywars equivalent. And you can see in the corner that the player who's onto the left side, kind of pulls back their sword, and you can see a frame or two where the sword is kind of behind them, right? Because it takes a while for them to swing fully at their opponent. So you can see this in slow motion now, where the player on the left side basically pulls back his sword. And this is not something that happens instantly. In Minecraft combat, for example, you click and you instantly attack the person. It looks like in Hytale, you click and it pulls back your sword before swinging the sword forward, which makes me believe that there is a cooldown that exists, which is probably heavily modifiable, between the click and the actual attack. Now, there's a few other instances of this occurring in the trailer. Now, one of these instances is where a player, uses a staff sort of device, which does a triple attack. And, I pointed this out in the combat system where I talked about how there's different, weapons and stuff of that sort, and they do different things. For example, this staff looks like it has a very long pullback time. So you can see that there's a delay between the player actually attacking the monster and the player, apparently clicking. Now, I'm not sure if you have to hold down left click to do it. I'm not sure if you click it once and then it's just the pullback time in general. We're not 100% sure how that works. But it does look like that there is, in fact, a cooldown between the player clicking or holding down the click and the attack. Now, in the clip right before the one I just showed, there's another clip where the player in front of the player holding the staff, you can see him off in the distance, attacking the monster, uses the exact same staff he used in the previous clip. However, you can see that there's a much shorter delay time, and the attack is, a single attack instead of being a triple attack. Now, all these clips put together support the idea that Hytale's combat is in fact frame-based. Now, I'm not 100% sure exactly how it's going to work, as no one is 100% sure, and we really have to wait for a blog post to come out to be 100% sure about how combat's going to work. But the best guess I can give is that it's going to work like that. It's going to have a beginning, middle, and end of attack, and each of those is going to be modifiable and different per weapon. And because of that, I strongly believe that there's going to be instances in Hytale where you're going to have to attack your opponent every 5 seconds, and you're going to have to time your hits. And there's also going to be instances in Hytale where you're going to have to jitter click because the cooldown will be very slight, and you just want to spam as much as possible. I think that there's going to be implementations of both of those systems at the same time, which is a very interesting way to do things, in my opinion. But anywho, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think I'm right? Do you guys think that this is the way Hytale's combat's going to be set up? If not, leave a comment. If so, leave a comment anyway. Join my Discord, follow me on Twitter, buy my Badline Client cape, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.